I usually don't like making rant type videos because, one, I've never done them before, and two, I don't really see the point in them, but kind of getting sick and tired of people. Two things I want to address before I start this video. No, I'm not going to comb my hair, and no, I'm not going to put makeup on, and if you don't like it, you can click on another video. Is that there is a reason why anorexic is written on my head, and we will get to that later. So, I'm not the kind of person that tells people what to say. There are a few things that you just don't joke about. A mentally handicapped person. That is not okay that you joke about people like that. I hate it. I absolutely abhor when people are like, meh, because seriously, first of all, that is a jerk thing to do. Would you do that at a place where they treat mental disabilities? No, because that would be a jerk thing to do. So why would you do it behind someone's back? If I had a brother who was autistic and you did that, or another type of mental disability, that would not be okay to me. I don't even have a brother, but I cannot imagine the anger of those people that actually have a sibling, or a mom, or a dad, or some kind of loved one that has a mental disability. When those people try to make fun of them, I don't appreciate it. Second thing, retard. Okay, people use it all the time. I understand. I used to use it all the time. I used to call people retarded. I used to call things retarded. But if we take a second to look at the actual definition, it means slow. Not sure if any of you know that, but it does. When you call something retarded, like if I run into a chair and I'm like, oh, that's so retarded, that doesn't make any sense. I literally just said to that chair that it was slow. It's a chair. It can't move, can't think. It's a chair. It can't be slow. So, I don't know why people say retarded. It actually doesn't make any sense. Gay. I used to say gay in middle school. This is all in middle school. I was a freak in middle school, but I used to say gay all the time. I used to call things gay monkeys. I don't even know, dude. Then I realized that that was rude. So I stopped calling things gay, but I realized that nobody else did. When you call someone gay, if they're homosexual, that's fine. They're gay. It's okay. But if they're not, I don't see how that's an insult. It's a sexuality. I don't know why you would call something stupid gay. I don't know. If you call something gay, no. Either it's happy, there's two definitions now. Either it's happy, so the chair is happy, again, chair has no emotion, or it's homosexual. It's a chair. Why would you call something gay that you think is it doesn't make any sense. There's no connection. Last word is fag. Sorry, this is like the first time I'm ever cursing one of my videos. Cursing. In the 40s, in the 20s, as a term for a cigarette. So nowadays, when we call gay people fags, it doesn't make any sense. Because last time I checked, homosexual people aren't cigarettes. That's what I think. That's my belief, apparently. Apparently nobody else thinks the same thing. When you call someone a fag, even if they're not homosexual, you're calling them a cigarette. You're such a cigarette, dude. Does that make sense? Is that funny? No, it's not. So stop saying it. Now we're gonna get to the anorexic thing on my head. Yes, I used to be anorexic. I'm currently recovering, so to speak. I don't think that I should be defined by this label. If all of us just went around walking with labels like this on our forehead, how awkward would that be? You define a person by what either they used to be or what they are now. When you put them in a label, it's basically doing this. It's basically just writing stuff all over their face and not even paying attention to who they are on the inside. When people make fun of cutting, eating disorders, and other self-harm, I don't appreciate it. No one should have to be made fun of during a rough time in their life. No one should have to undergo two types of tortures, inner and outer. Because if you're cutting yourself, if you're anorexic, if you have an eating disorder, then you need people to support you. You don't need other people to tear you down. Especially if you know someone who is cutting, who is self-harming, who is anorexic, or who is bulimic, or who has an eating disorder, you need to help them. You don't need to make fun of what they're doing. Because making fun of it will only make it worse. It'll only make them want to do it more. And eventually, that'll lead to suicide. And I don't know of anyone who would want their loved ones to die because of something they said. I'm really just getting sick and tired of all the jokes. It makes me like almost cry, because why would you do that? Let's just take me as an example. I'm anorexic. I used to be. And I am trying to get myself better. I'm trying to do everything so I don't care about what other people think, hence the non-combing hair and the makeup. If I'm trying to do all of that, why would you tear me down? Why would you bring up that I was anorexic at one time? Why don't you just write it on my forehead and take me to Walmart so everyone can see? I was very open about my anorexia. I was very open about my rubber banding. I was very open about all of that because I want to help people, not so other people can tear me down and tell me that I'm crazy or anything like that. I want to help people. I don't care about your opinion on cutting or rubber banding or being anorexic. I don't care what you think is okay or what is normal or what is not crazy, okay? I'm here to help people. And if you have a problem with that, then you can just get out of my life. Because honestly, I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I want to help people. And if you have a problem with that, if you don't want me to help other people in this situation, then you may be the one that's crazy. I'm sorry. I feel really bad for like venting and ranting and being all mean, but seriously, I can't take it anymore. I literally cannot have a conversation in a group of my friends and not be offended. If you take nothing away from this video besides anorexic written on my forehead and my wall in the back, then I'm sorry that I was more clear. I'm sorry. I'm just done being silent about this because it's not okay and someone needs to speak up about it. I'm not asking you to change, I'm not asking you to go all saint-like, but just think about what you're saying before you say it, because I know people make eating disorder jokes around me all the time, and some of them know, some of them don't. No, you never know what someone else is going through. That one thing could just set them off. Instead of making jokes to tear people down, why don't we just build people up from now on? I'm not trying to change the world, I'm just trying to make it a better place. Thanks for watching, I guess.